Finish him. Sub-Zero wins. That was pathetic.
What's up, fellow collectors? Today I'm talking about the Mortal Kombat X Sub-Zero action figure from Mezco's Toys. Very excited about this guy. It's very long awaited for me, especially since, you know, the Jazzwars figures, the people who had the license to make the Mortal Kombat figures before, were very, very terrible, to say the least. And hopefully Mezco will shine some new light on these figures and give them the justice that they deserve. Taking a look at what he comes with here, he's got a couple extra hands, and he looks like he's got some auxiliary icy weapons down there that we'll get into. On the back here you get to see Sub-Zero here in all his glory, and yes, he does come with an ice hammer and a ice sword, so that's pretty cool. There's a biography about Sub-Zero at the top here if you want to go ahead and read that. Pause the video. So I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up and review him. Alright, I got this guy opened up, and I gotta say, right out of the package, I'm very pleased with this figure overall. Very, very cool figure, and Mezco definitely did the Mortal Kombat line justice, especially since, you know, it's Sub-Zero. It's a lot of people's ultimate all-time favorite characters, you know, in the Mortal Kombat line, everyone really does love Sub-Zero, and you can't just make an action figure of Sub-Zero and it be lackluster. It's gotta be up to par with the actual character in the game, and Mezco really does deliver in that. Talking about what he comes with two of these open palm hands, and he comes with two of these, you know, looks like he's gonna grab a cup hand. And then he also comes with two accessories, weapon accessories, which I think look really cool. I really do love the way that this ice hammer looks. Just the sculpting and the detail and the paint applications all around it look really nice. And then he comes with an ice wand here, a little ice dagger sword thing. And that looks good as well. It does have a little peg hole right here, but there is no peg or any peg system on this figure's body in order to keep this, you know, if you want to keep it on his side or anything like that. There's nothing like that on him. So I don't know really why that's there, but either way, the figure can utilize the accessory and it looks really good. Swapping out the hands is really simple. They just pop right in and pop right out. They don't fall out or feel like you're going to break them in the process of pulling them out of the joints, which is always nice. Now he can hold on to his ice hammer very nicely. Just slides right into his hand, bam. And then he can also hold on to his ice sword. You know, they're both interchangeable. You could switch hands with them if you'd like, but they both slide into his hands very nicely, and they don't fall out or, you know, feel wobbly or anything in his hands, which is nice. I do wish that maybe the weapons were a little bit bigger. You know, I think the hammer would look a little bit more intimidating if it was a bit bigger, as well as the sword. It's almost like a dagger type sword and almost like a mini mallet type hammer, but you know, I don't want to nitpick it too much because they do look great and they do work with the figure. That's just my personal preference. Now, as far as detail goes, they really nailed Sub-Zero of how he looks in the game. Definitely a very good representation of him, and he does have a kind of, you know, throwback to the classic look with this outfit, but it's also catering to the, you know, modern style of technology that they have access to recreate this figure into more of a modern type of Sub-Zero because of all the things that they can do with him now to add in little details with technology. Now, I really like his helmet. I think that looks awesome, as well as his iced over eyes in there. Very, very cool detail on the sculpt there. I love the ninja mask here. That looks great, as well as this brown ribbon going over and tying the back of his ninja mask thing on. I love his suit. That looks really good. He's got the Lin Kuei logo there, and the suit just looks really, really nice. Very good detail and paint apps all around on that. He's got these 4 little daggers here on his chest. They're not removable, but they do look really good. All the way down to his belts and his straps over here on his waist. Those look really good, and just they're nice soft plastic so they can move a little bit while you're moving the figure's legs to pose him. They're not getting in the way of that. He also has really nice shin guards here. I really like the way that those look. And I really like the way his gauntlets are on his hands, and his little straps on his biceps. I think look really good as well. So overall, this figure is just packed with great paint applications, and I'm just really happy about that. It seems like Mezco really stepped it up for the Mortal Kombat line, and they really just wanted to give people great figures, great detail at a great price, and I'm happy about that. Now, as far as articulation goes, you got a 360 motion here at the upper arm, a nice ball hinge elbow, nice ball hinge wrist. There isn't a whole lot of articulation at the waist. It's very limited by his suit here. You know, he does have better head articulation than Raiden does. He can look up and down a lot better than Raiden could with the Mezco line. He can kick out pretty far, which is nice, you know, so Sub-Zero can go and kick your teeth in an animation if you want to make that. It's got a nice ball hinge knee there and some ball hinge ankles. Very cool stuff. And what I love about these figures is I can easily pose them. So that way, you know, when I make an animation or, you know, I want to make a cool display or something, they can be easily posed and put into, you know, more dynamic type poses for my display. I'm really happy about that. So overall, guys, I would highly recommend picking up these Mezco figures. Definitely hit me by a surprise here of how outstanding, you know, pun intended, that these figures are. Definitely pick them up, because once they are off the shelves, they are going to probably double and triple in price on the secondary markets like eBay. So I would definitely look for them now while they're cheap, and you can get them at retail price. Check out my channel, guys. I got a ton of Mortal Kombat reviews on there. I also do animations, and I collect other lines as well, like Halo, Mega Bloks, and Walking Dead, Star Wars, all that good nerdy stuff. And I will see you guys on my next review. Don't forget to subscribe, because I come out with new videos every week, and thank you all so much for watching.
Sub-Zero.